Alright, so this is the night before demolition. This is what it looks like. So this is the den. That wall's, most of it's going away. And then the dining room, that's all getting ripped out and redone. Stairway to the spare room above the garage is getting changed. That closet right there, which we turned into a pantry years ago, is basically going to become a mud bench. All of that's coming out. It's going to get redone. This shower, the old ugly doors, that's coming out, and that's going to get turned into a walk-in shower. So we're going to lose a tub there. It's a mess. And then all new appliances. This is all getting taken out. We'll have a gas cooktop. This wall's getting changed dramatically, and what is now the formal, or what has been the formal dining room, is going to become where you see that blue line, a butler's pantry. And then in front of that will be a study, and then there'll be doors from this room back into what has historically been the formal living room that we never really used, except when I had my desk in here. And this is going to become the formal dining room. And then the upstairs Jack and Jill bathroom's getting changed a little bit too, but this is where the bulk of the work's going to happen, and we'll document it as we go through it. All right, day one of demo. There's still a wall, but there was no body under the stairwell. That's good. So that's been demoed out. All the cabinets are gone. What was behind the breakfast area. And then the port side of the kitchen, I guess you'd say, is gone. So oven, stove, microwave, vent hood, all blown out. On this side, they got the upper cabinets, most of them out. Dishwasher's still in. Water's off, so I'm gonna say they'll knock out the rest of the kitchen probably Monday, and then they'll be working their way down the hallway and then into the bathrooms. So one day in, that's what we got. Okay, so day two, they've gotten into the den. They've ripped the walls out. We're still waiting on a plumber to come cap the plumbing so they can take sinks out. This is about the same level it was. They've pulled the bottom cabinets. We're still waiting again on plumbers. But then they cut out the stairwell today. And they wanted to make sure that the joists were good in the ceiling above. So they ripped the ceiling out. We didn't know that was coming. Kind of fun. No ceiling. It's got to be really, really efficient with your air conditioner running. And then they took out the, that actually, when I bought the house 16 years ago, that's what that was. It was just a cubby hole, and we turned it into a pantry to have some pantry space in the old house. And now with the addition of making that a butler's pantry in there, that's going to become a little mudroom kind of a deal. So that's where we're at. We may have to move the stairs. That was not as intended, but they're concerned about the subflooring under the stairs, so there may be stair changes coming. It may have been a bad idea to put new carpet on that staircase 2 months ago. So 2 days worth of work, 4 days in. Here we go, day 3 coming tomorrow. Days in to tearing it up, and it doesn't look a whole lot different. They got more ceiling torn out. We got some wood delivered today. So we're now air conditioning a whole lot more square footage. Luckily it's not that hot, so that's helpful. And then they took the roof out in here because that wall's coming down, so they gotta do supports. Got some more counter torn up. Dishwasher's out. It's going to our brother, DJ. And then they got the sink torn out in here. So that wall's pretty close to coming down. I think they've got to get an electrician and a plumber out here to really take the rest of it down. But the demo is just almost done. I mean, really, well, I say that. No, it's not, because there's some walls that got to get moved around, because they've not messed with this room at all. So this room is the formal, this was our formal dining room. You see the mirrors are coming out. And then this is going to be half butler's pantry and half study for me. And then the formal living room will be the formal dining room going forward. So still a lot of stuff to get done. Okay, so it's been actually a couple of months since we filmed anything. Today is January the 24th of 2023. And we've been waiting on cabinets. Our cabinet maker got hurt. Our cabinet maker had problems with his machines, but we finally have our cabinets, all custom cabinets. You see the flooring's still down. Sarah's been painting, which it doesn't matter if you paint when it's flooring coming up. But we've got all custom cabinets in. Very, very fancy stuff. You see we've redone they redid the railing. We've got our little mud bench in. That's kind of cool. The bathroom is still a mess, but it does have shelving. Isn't that a fancy light hanging out of the wall? All this is pretty similar to the last time we showed you guys. Since I think the last video we did is right after we got the roof, the ceiling put back in. So there you go. They forgot our hood, so we're waiting on the hood top. We've got a garage full of appliances. The only thing we're missing is the grill top that'll go there and one piece of that oven. So we've got a big oven and then a little piece that'll go there that's the 5-way. So it's a grill, it's a microwave, it's a whole bunch of stuff. So, and then in the butler's pantry, they discovered when they got here, the electricians put the plug in the wrong place. So that's got to get moved or that would be installed. That's going to be fancy glass. And then with very poor lighting in here, this will be the study. So you got a little desk set up. We're going to have open shelves in there. So we are approaching the end of January. I thought when these went in that it would go really fast and we would be done pretty quick thereafter, and I was mistaken. We've been told that they hope to be done by the end of March. So based upon that, we're still 9-10 weeks away from being done, but we're heading in the right direction at least. Stuff's getting knocked out. Can't wait. This will all be painted and all redone and be like a whole new house. It sure has opened up the house, I will say. So there you go, guys, girls, mom. So this is our old den. Used to be a wall right there. Now been opened up. That's going to be a bar. We've got all custom kitchen cabinets coming in. Got that. Got a new down stairwell. New mud bench. That bathroom in there is getting redone. All new cabinets through there. This is really nice custom stuff. Had a guy up by Ray Roberts make this stuff for us. You see they've primed everything. We got a butler's pantry. Kind of around behind that, there'll be a pocket door there. This used to be our formal dining room. It's going to be our butler's pantry, which we don't get a butler. I didn't know that. I thought you got a butler when you got a butler's pantry. But behind that will be my little study. Y'all will see videos from in there in the future. And then a refrigerator is going to go right there. That's big enough that my whole family can get inside of it. So this is what it finally is starting to look like a house again. We're hoping we're pretty close to being done, maybe within 60 days. All right, so what, maybe 5 months, 6 months later?
6 months later.
6 months later, we're finally finished. So this room's largely the same. It used to be dark. Sarah painted it white, but you see we opened up the wall. As you guys remember, there were studs there at one point. We got some nice bar stools. Did a really pretty quartz top. Sarah picked out some really pretty lights that go across the top. She did most of this with just a little bit of help from a designer. Really nice pullouts over there. I'll show you what those look like in a second. new dining room, breakfast room table. We both wanted the gas cooktop. Sarah, show them the one thing I demanded in the whole remodel. I wanted a water that you could turn on and off, and it always stayed whatever temperature you turned it off at last. So, big sink. You see Hollis is growing some animals there. Those swell up and get bigger. Dishwasher, trash pull, great big refrigerator with booze and such. Sarah did gold accessories. What do you call those?
Hardware.
Hardware, thank you. But then in the bathroom, it's the same color, by the way. That's the mud bench we told you we were going to put in. Laundry room, kind of a mess. We still haven't completely unpacked. But in the bathroom, same coloring, but with polished silver. Sam's in the spare bedroom hanging out. That's the banister that got redone. Remember when there was a hole in the ceiling right there? That wasn't that terribly long ago. Really pretty new banisters going up stairs. And then this is a butler's pantry. These are really cool. I'm sure most of y'all have these. I had never seen them. But each one of the little cabinets pulls out. And then we did the soft touch doors so they close most of the way. And then they'll close the rest of the way on their own, in case you have little boys in the house. We originally ordered a very expensive wine freezer cooler, but they came back and said, it's only one zone, and Sarah found a perfect match wine cooler for half the price, wine fridge. And then this is the mess room, mainly because I got a bunch of tackle in here. But Sarah just got that for me. We ordered a new one. It'll be in tomorrow so we can get a whole bunch of this stuff cleaned up, get the printer moved over there, and open this room up as well. So, oh, and the dining room. Formal dining room, really pretty table. I love the chandelier she picked out. Where'd you find the chandelier, baby?
Pottery Barn.
Pottery Barn, which means the most expensive chandelier you could pretty much find.
You clearly never shopped.
I've clearly never shopped. Although that was an expensive table. That table cost more than my first car. That's okay. Right?
That's okay.
Are you happy?
Yes.
Looks like the cat ate the canary. So that's what the finished product looks like. About, really, how long did it take?
6 months.
So 6 months. But we ordered the appliances 10 or 11 months before it was finished.
Yeah. We ordered the appliances almost a year ago now.
So if you're in Dallas, we would recommend our contractor. He did everything he said he would do, and he did it on the time frame he said he would do it on. And I will say, Mark did a great job. So
Great guy.
good dude, great guy, good
Yes.
good dude.
Stop.
There got another contractor way too well, I think.
Mark was here every day.
He was here every day. I woke up to Mark some mornings. Anyway, that's it. So we're happy it's done. Really pretty. Subway tile back there. It's all white, but it's got just enough different tones in it. I think it looks really cool. So that's the project, boys and girls. Hope you enjoyed it. And to answer your question, yeah, a bass boat is cheaper, a brand new one with everything on it.